I was waiting for Gemma 3 from Google, but Google has dropped Gemini 2 Flash, which we are going to review in this video. If you have been following my channel, you know that I'm a big fan of Google's models because they always bring in quality with a lot of guardrails. So if you're looking for using an API based and in some cases open source free models on your production environment, then maybe Gemini or Google's various other models are good options. Google has officially announced the release of its Gemini 2 model, which is the latest upgrade to its flagship AI model Gemini. This new version, which is called as Gemini 2 Flash Experimental, it is still in the experimental stage. It succeeds Gemini 1.5 Flash and promises significant improvements in efficiency and performance. One of my gripe I would say with Google is that the naming of their models is not good. I think they could do a lot better. It's very confusing. If I start asking you what is difference between 1.5 Pro, Flash, Gemini, even I get confused sometimes and I mix it up. So it really takes a lot of effort to remember their naming convention. I'm not sure why is that the case. I think they should take a leaf from the book of lot of other model providers, open source and closed source, to maybe totally overhaul their model naming convention, because the models are quite good, but just due to this naming confusion, it's really hard to really put your fingers on which model is doing what and what is the latest one. Anyway, so this Gemini 2 Flash is a lightweight AI model that has been designed for tasks that don't require the most powerful AI capabilities. It focuses on efficiency while still delivering impressive performance. According to Google, Gemini 2 Flash not only outperforms its predecessor Gemini 1.5 Flash and Gemini 1.5 Pro, but also offers new features and capabilities. And yes, the names are correct. I have double checked it. Google claims that Gemini 2 Flash beats both Gemini 1.5 Flash and Pro in several benchmarks, which you can see on your screen. That includes some of the coding benchmarks, logic benchmarks, science benchmarks, math, long context, and also image benchmarks, video benchmarks. So, and you can see the numbers here. I'm not going to repeat the numbers, but they look quite good. While some of these wins were close to Gemini 1.5 Pro's performance, a lot of the other numbers are showing quite a good leap from the previous one. For example, Gemini 2 Flash achieved a 7.5 point increase in natural to code benchmark and a 9 point increase in the hidden math benchmarks, which is quite significant. Gemini 2 Flash Experimental supports new multimodal outputs such as AI generated images combined with text, text to speech audio, and few others. Additionally, it can integrate with Google Search, run code, and perform other third party functions, so it has got quite a good agentic and tooling capabilities. Gemini 2 Flash will be integrated into various Google products and services, including Google Search and Gemini app. Google, it seems, is envisioning a future where AI does more on behalf of the user. So I think that should be quite cool to see a lot of other projects like Astra, Mariner, Jules, which I already have covered on the channel, and I'm more than sure that this model is going to be embedded in that one. Okay, so enough talk. Let me show you how you can use it. There are two ways. First, you go to your Google Cloud, log in. As you can see here, you get a lot of free credits and use it in Vertex AI Studio, which is their managed AI service. But if you just want to avoid the hassle, you just go to this gemini.google.com, and I will drop the link in videos description. From the drop down on top right, just select your 2 Flash Experimental, and then you can start testing it out. So let me run my prompt. So first up, I'm asking it, is it morally justifiable to kill weeds growing in your garden when they are competing with your desired plants for water and nutrients? If not, then why? Let's see what model does. Look at the speed. This is, I am quite impressed always by Gemini. And the hardware which Google is running behind the scene is that it is instantaneous response. And you see, it is saying that yes, it is morally justifiable to kill weeds in your garden, distinction between plants and sentient beings, gardening as a form of cultivation, and then there you go. There are few sources here. How good is that? Now this is, I believe, is called as deep search, which is sort of providing the agentic capabilities where not only it is using its own intelligence but also going to the internet and doing a deep search and then returning you the results back. And then it is also making an analogy to other human actions. Really good stuff. Okay, let's try out another one. So I am asking it what is the number that rhymes with the word we use to describe a tall plant. I'm thinking maybe vine, which rhymes with 9. Let's see. Tree, 3. Yeah, that's a good one too. And now let's ask it another question. Now this could be confusing for a lot of models because what I'm asking it is that what is larger, 1 liter of water or 1 liter of oil. Now if you think about it, 1 liter of water and 1 liter of oil both occupy the same volume, which is 1 liter. The difference is in their density and weight. So let's see what it does. They are the same size. Yep, that is correct. So it identified volume, and then it is talking about that mass, that it is less dense than the water. How good is that? And then it is also giving us some of the sources. This is really good stuff. Let's see if it can generate an image. Let me give it a high quality prompt here. So I'm asking here it generate an image of a world-class supermodel and close up, deep in thoughts, worrying about her dwindling career. So let me run it. Look at the speed of it, and it is using the Imagen 3 model with it. Let's wait. So it is unable to generate the images at the moment, as you can see here. No worries. Let's see how vision capabilities are. So I'm just going to ask it. I have just given it an image and I'm saying what is happening here. Describe this image. So this is just a thumbnail which I used in my videos. It says it removed it. And so these are sometimes it just, there was nothing wrong in that one. Anyway, let me try again. Maybe I'll just give it a text. What is the title in the text? Which is pen to ML. Let's see if it can do that. It's sort of an OCR. Model serving framework. Yep, that is true. That is good. And now let me ask it a coding question. Let's wait for it. There you go. Look at the speed of this model. So the Go program looks really good to me. So the program was that that is acting as a simple HTTP server. It should handle two routes, greet and datetime. So you see, greet handler, datetime handler, and main function. And then there is an explanation and how to start the server and how to run the code and then how you can access it. So pretty good, I would say. Now I'm really quite impressed by this model. Just few parting thoughts that I think, as you saw, the response time is incredibly fast. Quality is on par with, I would say, Claude, and not as good, I would say, as OpenAI, but still very, very close. Now, there are few things which I would say that they need to maybe improve deep search a bit more, but I'm expecting that when it comes out of experimental, it will be improved a lot. But all in all, I think as usual, the Google's models are quite good, but I think guardrails are a bit high and up unnecessarily, but that is a requirement of organizations and companies, so maybe it is geared towards that. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think about this model? If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you are already subscribed, please share it among your network as it helps a lot. Thank you for watching.